For more than a decade, smartphone design has been stuck in a loop. Thinner frames, bigger cameras, faster chips, but nothing that truly changed how we use a phone. Foldables promised to break that pattern, but even they reached a plateau with the same two-panel design. Then Samsung decided to rewrite the rules again. On December 2nd, the company unveiled a device that many thought was still years away, a tri-folding smartphone that unfolds into a full 10-inch display. This is the Galaxy Z TriFold, and Samsung is positioning it not as a mass-market flagship but as the next chapter in premium mobile engineering. The TriFold represents Samsung's first attempt at a three-panel folding architecture. When folded, it looks like a thick smartphone. When partially opened, it becomes a mini tablet. When fully expanded, it reveals a 10-inch workspace that is 25% larger than the Galaxy Z Fold 7. This new scale allows for reading, gaming, note-taking, and multitasking in a way that resembles a small portable laptop. Samsung is using the TriFold to show where smartphone form factors might go next, especially in a market where traditional devices are struggling to stand out. Inside the TriFold is Samsung's largest battery ever placed in a flagship device. The company says it had to redesign core foldable components to maintain power efficiency while supporting a much larger display area. Super fast charging brings the battery from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes, which is crucial for a device that many users will treat as both a smartphone and a tablet. These engineering changes reflect Samsung's intention to push boundaries rather than to chase mainstream volume. The price confirms this strategy. At nearly $2,400, the TriFold is aimed squarely at early adopters who want the newest form factor. Analysts are clear that this is not a device expected to sell in large numbers. Instead, it is Samsung's first step in commercializing a complex new design. The company wants real-world feedback to refine durability, hinge motion, crease visibility, and the mechanical completeness of the TriFold structure. The original Z Fold line also started with high prices and experimental hardware before reaching broader maturity. Samsung expects the same evolution here. Global competition in foldable phones is accelerating. Huawei launched its own TriFold design last year. Apple is rumored to be entering the foldable space soon. Counterpoint Research expects the foldable segment to grow steadily, but it will still remain less than 3% of global smartphone shipments by 2027 due to high production costs and engineering challenges. Yet, despite the small market share, Samsung's foldable shipments grew dramatically this year, surging from 9% to 64% after new product launches. That shows how quickly market leadership can shift when the right device arrives. The TriFold is part of Samsung's plan to remain ahead, but it also speaks to a larger industry problem. The smartphone market is saturated, innovation cycles are slowing, consumers are holding onto their devices longer, and companies need something truly new to justify premium pricing. Multi-fold designs create that opportunity. They offer a way to merge the portability of a phone with the productivity of a tablet. They give app developers new UI possibilities, and they create a renewed sense of excitement in a category that has been flat for years. This device also highlights the growing challenge of engineering complexity. Each additional fold introduces stress on hinges, display layers, signal routing, and thermal management. Samsung had to redesign internal components to keep thickness within acceptable limits and to prevent the display from overstretching or deforming. These challenges explain why a TriFold phone took so long to reach commercialization and why Samsung is presenting this model as a showcase more than a mass-market product. Still, the TriFold is an important milestone. It signals that the next wave of smartphones will not be limited to single or dual folds. It opens the possibility of rollable displays, expanding screens, and devices that can shift form based on the task. It challenges competitors to step up and bring their own designs forward. In the future, TriFold phones could evolve into portable workstations with seamless multitasking, stylus support, cloud gaming, and AI integration. They could eventually replace tablets and even light notebooks for many users. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more breakdowns of the breakthroughs shaping the future of science, engineering, and advanced technology, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Dezen, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us keep exploring the innovations that are redefining how we live and the tools we use every day.